Ever wonder where your spare change goes? You know, those little bits of money that seem to disappear between the couch cushions or get lost in the black hole of your online banking? What if there was a way to round up those seemingly insignificant amounts and turn them into something bigger? Something like investments? That's where Acorns comes in. But the question we're tackling today isn't just what Acorns does, but which bank is Acorns? Because that's a question that often trips people up. Now, before we dive into the banking side of things, let's quickly recap what Acorns is all about. For those unfamiliar, Acorns is a micro-investing app. Think of it as a digital piggy bank, but instead of just holding your spare change, it automatically invests it for you. You link your debit or credit cards, and every time you make a purchase, Acorns rounds up the transaction to the nearest dollar. That spare change, those few cents here and there, gets invested into a diversified portfolio of exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. So, let's say you buy a coffee for $3.50. Acorns rounds that up to $4, and the extra 50 cents gets invested. It might not seem like much, but those small amounts add up over time, thanks to the magic of compounding. And that's the core of Acorns' appeal, making investing accessible to everyone, even if you don't have a lot of money to start with. It removes the intimidation factor and makes investing almost effortless. Now, back to our main question, which bank is Acorns? This is where things get a little tricky. Acorns itself is not a bank. It's a registered investment advisor, meaning they're authorized to manage investments on your behalf. They provide the platform and the investment strategies, but they don't hold your money in a traditional checking or savings account. Think of it this way, Acorns is the architect, designing your investment portfolio. But they need a construction site, a place to actually hold your money. And that's where the banks come in. Acorns partners with various financial institutions to custody your funds. This means your money is actually held at a FDIC-insured bank, even though you interact with it through the Acorns app. So, the short answer is, Acorns isn't one specific bank. They work with multiple banks to hold your investments. This is a common practice in the investment world. Think of brokerage accounts. They often hold your funds at custodian banks, ensuring your money is safe and protected. Now, why is this distinction important? Well, it clarifies a few things. First, it means your Acorns account isn't a bank account in the traditional sense. You can't write checks from it, and it doesn't come with a debit card. It's purely an investment account. Second, it emphasizes the security of your funds. Even though Acorns isn't a bank, your money is still held at a bank, and those banks are typically FDIC insured. This means that your deposits are protected up to a certain amount, even if the bank itself were to fail. This is a crucial point for anyone concerned about the safety of their investments. Third, it helps you understand the different roles involved. Acorns manages your investments, choosing the ETFs and rebalancing your portfolio. The custodian bank simply holds the assets, ensuring they're safe and accessible. They don't manage the investments themselves. So, to reiterate, Acorns is an investment platform, not a bank. They partner with banks to hold your funds. This is a key distinction to understand when considering using Acorns. Now, let's talk a bit more about how Acorns works in practice. Once you've linked your cards and set up your account, you have a few different options for investing. The roundups are the core feature, but you can also make one-time deposits or set up recurring transfers. This allows you to contribute more than just spare change, accelerating your investment growth. Acorns offers different portfolio options, ranging from conservative to aggressive. The portfolio you choose will depend on your risk tolerance and your investment goals. A conservative portfolio will typically invest in less volatile assets, like bonds, while an aggressive portfolio will focus on higher growth potential assets, like stocks. Another feature Acorns offers is Found Money. This is a rewards program where you can earn bonus investments when you shop at partner merchants. It's like getting cash back, but instead of cash, you get investments. It's a nice perk that can further boost your returns. Now, one thing to consider with Acorns is the fees. They charge a monthly subscription fee, which can vary depending on the type of account you have. It's important to factor these fees into your investment strategy to make sure they don't eat up too much of your returns. So, is Acorns right for you? That depends on your individual circumstances and investment goals. If you're new to investing and want a simple, hands-off way to get started, Acorns can be a great option. It's a good way to dip your toes into the world of investing without feeling overwhelmed. However, if you're a more experienced investor or have a larger amount of money to invest, you might want to consider other options with lower fees or a wider range of investment choices. Acorns is primarily geared towards beginners and those who are looking to invest small amounts of money regularly. Ultimately, the best way to decide if Acorns is right for you is to do your own research and compare it to other investment platforms. Consider your investment goals, your risk tolerance, and the fees involved. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.